Okay, guys, welcome to Adventure Quest, a Let's Play that I'm going to do. Now, in the first segment that I forgot to record audio for, so I'm not expecting most of you to watch that. I explained I didn't explain some things. Basically, you just got to see me fight a couple monsters. Now, I'm going to explain the stat system. Combat defenses. Now, with melee, 23% of the time, opponents' attacks will miss, except their dexterity also affects that. 23% of the time, their ranged attacks will miss. 27% of the time, their magic attacks will miss. Attributes, strength, that determines how much physical damage I can do with attacks. Dexterity, that also helps with that, as well as ranged, and determining how much bonus I have to hitting with attacks, which will help increase the likelihood of my damaging them through their combat defenses. Intellect increases the amount of damage you deal with magic spells. Endurance, that increases your health. Charisma increases the damage pets do. And luck increases the likelihood that you will go first. This is Twilly. He heals you. He is very, very, very helpful. This is Guardian Tower. You are allowed to look around. But pretty much everything here is Guardian only. So these are a few quests you can do here. I won't. This is the Guardian Arena, where you can battle monsters if you're a Guardian. I can't because I'm not using a Guardian character. This is Aria's pet shop. This is Warlick's mage shop. This is the inn where you can buy new armor and weapons. Now, I don't quite know what I should be doing right now, since there's not much you can do at early levels. I think I'm just gonna train off screen until level 10 and then I'll come back. Okay, here we are with the Frogzard Hunter. I'm going to go on this quest. I'm level 3 now, and I bought a few weapons. That weren't very expensive. So that I could deal more damage. And with mages, generally for the first portion of the game, and mid to early game, you're going to be using mostly melee weapons because magic weapons are mostly really sucky. This is kind of funny. You have to beat the Frogzard before it kills the Frogzard Hunter. It's not hard to do, though. That number right there is his health. I don't know if my mouse is showing the moving that it is doing. If it's not, that sucks. Because, that sucks. The Frogzard Hunter is kind of a funny character. He just runs away all the time. Now, you might not be as quick with this, but you have to be able to determine what a monster's weakness is just looking at that quickly later on. You can see water deals 130%, 120% for ice and darkness, and My strongest weapon is my darkness weapon. Well, it doesn't have the highest max damage, but it has the most consistency. So that makes it a better weapon. Yay, I got a healing potion. Oh wow, look, it's a fire Zard. As you can see, ice and water are at 120. So let's get out the ice blade. Now, the reason I decided to do this quest rather than just doing more battle monsters is because that's more interesting. It's really boring to have to just battle monsters over and over to gain experience. But this is a little better. And, you know, more fun. It's a game. That's the point of having a game in the first place. And now I'm at level 4. Oh no. It's a... I would find it funny if he has said, it's a blizzard. Get it? Because it's a blizzard and Zard. Yeah, that's actually the name of one of the more advanced Zards, which we'll see later in the game. Now, I'm at only level 4. Oh, a Dark Zard. Wind and energy. Let's use the Ninja's Breath, because I don't have a light weapon, which is its main weakness. As you can see, I'm, getting money from these fights too, though mostly just experience. This Dark Zard's dealing some significant damage. Okay, so that was the first Frog Zard Hunter quest. And if you're curious to get there, you just go to Twilly, say hello, then go to the Frog Zard Hunter. And now we're gonna go to the stat trainers to train stats. Wow, what a surprise. We're going to start with intellect. As you train a stat more and more, it costs more to have it trained. It's actually kind of a difficult fight against these guys. The trainers, especially early on. I'm not sure I'm gonna survive this fight. In fact, I probably won't. Yeah, I died. Okay, well now you get to see what happens when you die. This is Death. He's evil. As you can see, there's a little hourglass down here. We'll do that later. Okay, I have to do a favor for him later. Not really, though. You're never forced to do anything for him. I assume ice is... yeah, ice. When fire is in their name, or they appear to be on fire or something, ice is probably their #1 weakness, or water. Each of the elements has an opposite. Water is the opposite of energy, which is more electricity than energy. but it's shorter to say energy than to say electricity, so that's probably why they have it energy instead of electricity. Fire and ice are opposites, light and dark are opposites, wind and earth are opposites. Now, wind monsters are weak to earth monsters are weak to wind, and the same applies for pretty much every element. Vampire warrior, weak to fire. Except I have an ice weapon out. Good thing it takes 100% from ice. Now, occasionally, later in the game, you may see me do stupid things and have the desire to comment and be like, Henry, why are you doing this thing when you could be doing this? And it would deal more damage. And whoa, 84 experience from this guy? That's gonna get me pretty far into the next level. Assuming I can survive. Of course, I do have potions, which I'll show you how you use those. It's not that difficult. Of course, I might not have to show you. I'm not very, pushy on when I need to use a potion. And in case you hadn't noticed, when I leveled up, my health was restored, which is an effect of that. Fire. Wow, 84 experience from this guy too, which might actually be enough that I have to heal with a potion. Werewolves generally, some of them have the ability to regenerate part of the damage you deal to them, which makes them extremely dangerous foes. Like, werewolves are some of the most dangerous of the enemies you can find in the game. But this one is obviously not one of those. And it's just a miss-a-palooza here. Missing all over the place, not hitting anything. My voice is probably way too quiet. I'm going to have to change that in editing. God, do I hate editing, though. It's so much work. See, I liked that battle. It was a good amount of time. But there are some monsters you'll find that have really high element modifiers, like, maybe 200 or 300 to something that they're weak to. Those battles generally tend to be faster, though they generally tend to have higher HP too. Like there's a certain spider that we might see in the next few segments. that has, several hundred element modifier and multiple elements. And this fireman trick might actually kill me if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna heal at 20 if I get down that low. Nope. Didn't need to. Yay. Level 6. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this segment. I hope you guys have a good day, and bye.